One thing that you want to know about tears is that women have a lot more access to their tears than men do. So when we look at the spectrum, women, they're like this. Their tears are right here and right here. So when they're happy, they're sad, they feel joy, excited, any of these things, they can automatically have access to those tears. Whereas for men, we don't have that much access to our tears, even when we really do want to cry. So our spectrum looks a little bit more like this, and maybe even further. So we have to be very, very excited, or very, very sad, or very, very hurt. Like, we have to be to the extremes of our feelings in order to have access to our tears, which means that we have to be open or vulnerable. Either we want to be vulnerable or we were made to be vulnerable. So this all goes back to how the man feels about you and the relationship. The more vulnerable he is, the more open he is to the relationship, the more you know that he's serious about it. It's something that he has serious feelings for. And one of those indicators is how much access does he have to his tears when it comes to you and the relationship. When you break up, how much access does he have to his tears? When he's excited for you, when something happens, like a first year anniversary, how much access does he have to his tears? On the wedding day, how much access does he have to his tears? And an issue is, a lot of women see tears for a man as a weakness, when actually this is his point of extreme emotion. And whenever that extreme emotion is related to you, then you know this is a man who really cares about you. Now, at the same time, here's one thing that I really want you to take in mind with the rest of that, is the fact that men are very manipulative and can be very manipulative. So subconsciously, you already know what I just told you. You know that men don't cry as much as women, generally speaking, and they don't have that much access to their tears, as you can clearly see. Men know this as well, and they know that you know this. So men can access their tears in attempts to manipulate you. Because what happens when someone tears up? It doesn't matter if you're mad at that person, it doesn't matter if you're upset or angry, you automatically click over into a consoling mode. So even though you're mad at this person is crying now, it takes you out of that place of anger, and now it moves you into a position of consoling. And that's a way to manipulate you out of feeling the way that you have every right to feel. So when a man uses his tears, you have to be very knowledgeable of who this person is, and what his spectrum is. Because if he has very quick access to his tears, and you know for yourself, when you're real with yourself, that he is not that open to you yet, then you know he's using these tears as a tactic of manipulation. Just like men use the words "I love you" as a tactic of manipulation. Because when I say "I love you," automatically that clears you to love me in return, even if I'm not worthy of your love. So now you're giving me all of yourself. I'm not giving you all of me back. I'm receiving, but I'm not reciprocating. And once a woman's love switch is turned on, it's very hard for it to be switched off. Like, that man has to do a lot of things to her, hurt her, neglect her, for her to turn it off. Meanwhile, he's benefiting from the love you're getting and the tactics of manipulation that he's used against you. Make sure you guys follow me on the social networks, Dream Ford. The book is out. It's everywhere and on all e-readers. It's going to change your life. If you really read this book and you go through all the steps, and it's not going to be easy. You go through all the steps, and by the end of that book, you will have found the one. And this book will change your life. So I recommend you go out and get it, support, and you can find it everywhere. You can find it on dreamford.com. All right? And I'll sign it for you. All right. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, Hotep.